this is going to look amazing.
Robin got rid of so much in our last tool declutter, especially since I didn't even think we were going to declutter. I thought we were going to organize, but that box was stuff he was hoping to donate. The bag was stuff we were throwing away. So we had the stuff on the table, but it was so much emptier. Look how empty that box was. That box was nearly full. So in today's video, we're going to continue working. That was the shelf we're going to hit today. And then there is a shelf above it. We're at least going to get to those coffee cans. And I'm super excited to see what we can get rid of again. If you're new here, my name is Karen and my husband's name is Robin. Let's jump right in.
What would you say are your goals for your tool area? What's the goal?
Well, the goal that I have is that everything has a place.
Everything has a place.
So I know where to put it.
Right.
So that's pretty much the goal, is if we have a place. I don't need a, necessarily an outline marker like where the dead body goes, but yeah. I do need a sense of, okay, when I put this back, I have an easy, this is where it goes.
But in our last video, you got rid of a lot, right?
Yeah, I'll still have things to get rid of because, well, one is there's a lot of things you kept over the years that are just little pieces and parts that can go. And then the other one is you realize if we're, someday need to clean this place out or whatever, there's a lot of stuff where you have duplicates or you have stuff you're not using.
Right.
If you're not using it, then I can either give it to somebody who needs it or use it or find a new home for it, because I don't need it here because I'm not using it.
Right.
So.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. So where are you going to start today?
Well, we had this table
we
were looking at before, so there are some things we'll have to, clean off here. I don't know that I have a place for this stuff yet.
Well,
we have some new stuff. We got some muffler clamps that didn't end up being used.
But you can return those?
Yeah, I have the slips. So what I do is I take the paint tape the slip to it, and then I can return it if I ever have to.
I'll bring that upstairs.
Yeah, we need to return those.
Right back.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I think we went through quite a bit last time.
Look, I went through a ton.
Yeah. Well, put this down again, down here. It's feeling pretty heavy these days, though. Alright, so we went through, I think, the bottom two shelves.
Yep.
And we even looked at...
Yeah, I'm not putting anything in there, so... Once you are
possibly
done...
consolidating, right?
Yeah. Once you're done decluttering, I would say, you might even be able to put it in a smaller box.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We could probably put most of this stuff in here.
You can get the beloved milk crate?
Well, no, I'll use it for... something else.
It always amazes me because it's got holes in the bottom. That would be very annoying to me.
So this will have bits of electrician stuff and plumbing in it.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah, I do need to find this. Hold on to that if you would.
What is it?
That is the head of a propane torch.
Ooh.
I don't want that in with just these odds and ends. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, you might want to keep those.
What is it?
Those are to hang things on the wall.
Here's my problem. It's not that I don't want to keep them. It's like I don't know where to put them where I would go. You know what? In the second shelf down, you know what I mean?
Well, the other thing is these days we're using those
whatever
foam strip things these days.
Oh, right.
So we don't damage the walls as much.
Yep.
So in a lot of ways we don't even use those anymore because we don't really have really heavy things to hang on the wall, and we avoid hanging really heavy things on the wall. We don't really want heavy stuff on the wall. So
you want to pass me the milk crate for now?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm gonna.
There you go.
This is a good milk crate to sit on.
All right, what are we doing next?
All right.
What's next?
I needed to make sure that so this is odds and ends from when I was doing the stuff upstairs, the tile thing. I got probably keep that the way it is at the moment.
Because it's for the upstairs bathroom.
Yeah, so this, I don't know if we want to tackle this these days. This is all like nuts and bolts and extra stuff. We need to plan a time to go through this and just throw out like, so like these are good. you can keep these, but like this stuff isn't organized. This is for like shades in the window. We probably don't need these anymore.
Well, since you just said that, we might as well just get rid of that.
Right. So, and this is the tough thing because there's little things like that. Yeah, I guess you probably don't need that either.
Sometimes I go by how much it would cost to replace it.
Right. So there's.
If it's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks to replace it, I just feel like it's easier.
We're not using those anymore. Not that. Those we might. Not that. Oh, wait a minute. That could be used.
Why? What is it?
It's like when you have a cord on the ceiling. See the cords, like the blue one, for instance. See that blue cord right there? See the black
to clip it
tab?
up.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what this is.
Let's put it right here.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You should go ahead and put it up.
That's what I'm saying is this is full of stuff like this, and we don't right now, but we want to do something.
Right.
You asked me what's my goal to find a place to, like, odds and end screws. What we can do is get something to put odds and end screws in, fill it, and then whatever's remaining we can donate or get rid of.
That actually sounds easy. Would you put, because you got screws and nails mixed?
Yeah.
Would you keep them mixed?
No. No, you want to put them by size and type.
Oh my. You'd really do all that organized?
Well, yeah, because you want to know where, okay, I need this. You go right downstairs. There it is. Yeah.
I feel like step one could just be going through and taking out the nails. And like if you put all the screws and nails in here, then we'd already have whatever's left to get rid of. And we would at least know whatever's here.
So you want to go through these two boxes.
Is there anything else to go through besides that?
Well, I mean...
That you would do first?
We're trying to organize these other things that are here as well. I mean, I could do some of the bigger tools, but... Like, we have the table saw and we have the radial arm saw, the chop saw.
Yeah.
I mean, those, it's a matter of, they're sitting there. Do we want them there, right? Some of these other things, like all of these are your...
Power tools.
Right. So we already did that, I guess. So it's really this shelf and this shelf.
Motor oil would go with the outdoor stuff.
Right, so here's one where we need to put a railing on the back porch, right? This is for posts.
Oh.
So I don't necessarily want to get rid of this,
right.
But I don't necessarily have a place for this
right.
either. So, I mean, I can set it here with the other odds and ends, but...
What I always worry about is, like, are we even going to remember we own it? When you go to do the back railing, you need to be like, hey, I have those two.
Well, that's part of knowing where everything is and having a place for it. If you have a place for it, then you can go, okay.
I feel like you could go through these in like 10 minutes and just throw any screws and nails in here and then get rid of the rest. Because the more we get rid of, the easier it is to organize what's left.
Yeah.
Just to like rapid fire, put on a fun song.
Okay.
For the people.
Yeah. We're definitely, I mean, that's the other thing is you don't necessarily want to throw them all together, but...
Well, they are together now, though.
Right. No, I'm not dumping them out of
these
plastic
No, I don't mean
containers.
that. I just mean, like, you know you're keeping them, so that's like the keep box. Think of it that way.
Yeah, so those things I'll keep.
A lot of what we were finding in the box that he is doing right now is those little packets of tools that you get when you buy new furniture, and they send you everything that you need to put it together. And he was explaining that one of the reasons why he keeps some of that stuff is in case we ever have to repair it. But quite honestly, we haven't. And if it sways, you know, and he has to tighten things, usually he has a tool that he can do that with. He doesn't usually need to dip into those bags. So he did decide to go ahead and get rid of those. He also decided that I needed a chair too, and I had gone to get one of the lawn chairs. He's like, no, use this one. It has a cushion. He's so sweet, and he's such a gentleman. This was a chair I had in my living room, and we brought it downstairs. Woozy would sit on it and look out the window, but now that he is losing weight, he can get up on his little tower. So I had asked Robin ahead of time, do you think you have time today to go down in the basement and work on the tools, do some decluttering, and set up the camera? And he had said yes, and he said that he could give me an hour. I think he's kind of figured out that that's about the sweet spot. If we declutter for an hour, then that gives me a video that's a little bit better than 20 minutes. And people have asked me how to motivate their husband to declutter. So sometimes you can do some light decluttering and give him choices of, set out things and go get rid of, and just have him come down for 5 minutes and give you instruction. My husband really loves to be helpful. That's something that really motivates him. So honestly, I think it is helping me with YouTube is a secondary motivation that might even be stronger than the decluttering. I mean, he wants to do the decluttering. He really, in his heart, is not someone who wants to keep everything. He wants to be the person that doesn't need much, but he's also thrifty and struggles with getting rid of something that might be of use that you would have to spend money on later, which of course is completely understandable. We all struggle with that.
Just dump it in
well,
here.
I don't necessarily want to dump that in there. This could be like, if we're gonna go,
There's screws and nails in there. That's what I'm saying.
Right, I feel like this would just go into a random, like, shuffle box or whatever.
Okay.
Because the rest of this stuff is
this
fairly
can be
organized.
the random shuffle box then.
Oh, okay. Yep.
No
That's
sense
a
in
good
dumping
idea.
every stuff else.
Alright, so let's go at it here. We got another one to tackle.
Do you want me to hold it so you have to keep bending over?
No, I got it. I don't want people to see, well,
They can't see.
oh, we need
okay.
to move these out.
That's why I brought it up.
Well, let's do this. This
I
should,
wanted you to have access.
this should go down here.
This can go in the trash. It's disgusting. Flash that.
Oh, yeah. This one we gotta keep. That's an electric meter.
How does this happen?
Usually you're working a
Shipping in a
particular...
hurry, right?
Right. What happens is you're working something and you get done and this goes with those.
This goes with that other silicone tape.
Yeah. That's right. You're working a project and you gather everything up and you bring it down here. It just never gets put...
If I would have just got rid of all this stuff, would you have noticed?
Probably at some point I would have been like, wait,
Can we get rid of this?
Yeah, that's a door latch we have to use. We throw that out.
My role here is, one, my husband is an external processor, so he can kind of tell me, he can kind of talk it through and decide whether or not he needs something. And I can give him reassurance when it's time to get rid of something or help him think about ways to organize it when he wants to keep it. And I've never organized tools, so this is completely new to me. This is not the organized phase yet. That will come. So he's kind of handing me things and I'm throwing it away. Yes, could he do that himself? Absolutely. But, it's kind of nice to do it together. And then we're spending time together, too. We're talking about our goals and what we want to see. And sometimes he'll say, okay, you see this screw right here? Pull all of the ones that look like this out, and I will do that. Or he'll say, you see these, we're going to get rid of these. Or they had the little caps that you put on wiring when you're doing electrical work. And those were kind of running through each container, and so I was also pulling those out and putting them in a little box. So one of the reasons I really wanted him to just keep decluttering, his first goal seemed to be to kind of decide where to put things, but I feel like you can't really honestly do that until you're done decluttering because you really don't know how much stuff you're going to have. So what's going to happen is you're going to organize, unless it is that you need to organize so you can even see what you have, but I didn't really feel like he even had that much at this point. It wasn't this huge mess like the things we used to deal with a couple years ago. In fact, this is actually our third tool declutter. We had done one early on and gotten rid of some things. And so, we're down to it now. We're peeling the onion, getting to the center. He did say even after this, because I felt like he got himself down to bare bones after this, but he did say if we were to move, he would probably get rid of even more that he would not want to move out of the house. So that would come. That would be just another declutter. So I feel like that would be a very quick declutter of what are you packing, and then you just get rid of the rest. I don't feel like that would be hard. I feel like if we had never done the decluttering, that would be hard. I mean, we've had at least 2 dump, what do you call those? I want to say trailer, but the bins that they bring you from the dump that just fit so much, and then they haul it away with the truck. We've done that twice, and I could not believe the stuff that we got rid of. I mean, it was really, honestly, gross. So it just feels good to be at the level we're at now, but I feel like there'll always be more and more to declutter, because you always go through and you go, okay, do I need this anymore? Am I going to do this type of work in the house anymore? Or am I going to hire it done? I would say that the problem with hiring it done these days, it's very difficult to find people to do the work. And the people that are doing the work are right out straight and don't, they're booking far in advance. So do I understand why that happened after 2020? I honestly don't. I know people say, well, people just don't want to work anymore. I haven't actually met those people. Have you actually met those people? It just seems to be supply chain shortages, trucking shortages, worker shortages, and it is just the craziest thing. I don't understand. So the hard truth is, even though I would love to ease my husband's burden and hire things done, we definitely tried that with the upstairs bathroom, and we could not find anybody with a reasonable rate that could, in a reasonable time frame, put a bathtub in. So it just had to be him, and when we don't know how to do something, we watch videos. I honestly cannot imagine what life would be like without YouTube. We've had it so long. When something breaks that we need to fix, or when we need to do some sort of DIY project, when I want to know what is the best paint, it's the simplest little questions. It's the hints that you guys give me. It's the advice that you guys give me. I don't know what I would do without being able to watch videos, or being able to ask the few thousand people that watch my videos and getting your advice on different things that we have to do.
Whoa, this is huge.
All right,
People have no idea how huge this is. This is like
throw this
huge.
one out. Oh, and throw this out. We can throw the can out, I guess.
We can throw the can out?
We need those.
I used to sneak those things out of the house. We might have to divide this. This is really heavy.
Yeah, well, we've got other bags. This one, I used to keep handmade wood plugs in some of these.
Nope. Rusty screws.
Those are great when you're hiking or something to keep things dry. But if you do, I know people have different opinions about pill bottles, but they come in really handy if you're out hiking or whatever. You can keep things dry in them when you're...
You want to bring some nails with you?
Well, no, not nails, but like...
Pills.
There's...
No, what would you keep in there? I'm sorry. Flint. You keep your flint, and we don't need a dry flint. Kindling.
What are we? Caveman?
A roll-up bed.
Yeah. I could use this butane lighter or flint.
People use flints.
Yes, they do. They
matches.
come in very handy.
Matches.
Yeah,
you keep
you
matches
can.
in there.
You keep matches.
There you
That's
go.
one thing.
No, I thought of that.
No, there's also, you put a little bit of petroleum jelly on cotton balls, and you put them in there, and you can use those to start fires. Yeah.
Yes, I know. Gasoline.
To keep yourself warm, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Something just hit my foot. You're throwing things at me now.
All right, well, I think we're to the end of this one.
Woo!
Just make sure those are some specific screws.
How long have we had these?
These cans?
Yeah.
We've had them since we were in Lebanon. So
yeah, so 30 years.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go get another battery.
That's how much we're cleaning out, right?
Kill the battery. That's so good. These razors.
Did you say it's the battery's dead on the camera?
Yeah, it's flashing at me.
Oh, but it hasn't died yet.
No, you can still talk.
I think that's it. Put those in there too. What is that? Oh. So you may or may not remember this. There's a Pizza Hut magnet. You can put it on your refrigerator from years and years and years ago. Stuffed crust, New York style. 332-6633. 302 North Main Street. I don't know where that would be.
Huh? Pizza Hut!
Right, yeah.
I bet it was in Rochester.
Could be. That would be my
it says
guess.
302 North Main Street. I bet it was when it used to be in Sanford. I think there used to be one in Sanford, or my
There's
mom.
still one in Sanford.
Oh,
Yeah, there is. In the parking lot of the
Shaw's.
the Shaw.
All right, pause.
It's Mr. He Miser.
I'm Mr. Sun.
A number one. Yeah, we've got all these things that we've got. This needs to go.
Maybe I do need to go through my sewing stuff. If I can ever find my sewing box again.
This needs to go.
This basement is actually a mess. You just can't see it because I haven't tilted the camera toward all the crap everywhere.
See all of these that we put together.
Yep,
That's
all them
what
drill
these
bits.
go together with.
Bits and biddles. Do you want to organize?
Yeah, we can put things back on the shelf.
Sure, let's do that. Let's put things on the shelf. Look, we know we're not organizing the top shelf because that's electric stuff. You've already done that.
This might be a really boring video just because of
It's okay. Let's talk.
we're just sitting here
I know.
sorting doodads.
That's what I'm saying. If you organize it.
After years.
Oh my. Nails and screws. So does that go in this one?
Well, let's see what they are first.
How about these?
That goes with the stuff for the bunkers.
Sandpaper, steel wool.
Steel wool you can throw out.
Yep, I'm going to throw them both out.
Although, oh, this is, these are 8-point finish nails. See, we'll probably need some of these when we do the bathroom.
Yep, you just put them in there. Or there. One of the two.
Right, I don't, you mix them.
Or put them in there where you had stuff for the bathroom.
Yep.
There's a good idea. I have those
We can throw
ones.
that out.
Whoops. Yeah, that's heavy.
I'm just going to get all these together. They should just go in. I thought I had a bag here. Let's see if I can find it.
You want to go get your bag?
No, I had one. It was in here.
But if we neaten all this, it'll be satisfying. There's
See?
motor oil here that goes with the outdoor stuff.
See this one here? But I don't know.
Ew,
Those
it's like nasty.
right. It was used when we,
For the
generator. Yeah.
I'll put it with outdoor stuff. I like to put the chemicals together so when they explode together.
Oh, that's not good. Don't need that. That's all bad.
Funny though, heat hasn't run the whole time we've been down there.
No. hopefully we didn't run out.
Let me go look.
It's low, I know that. Lowish.
Oh my, yeah. Am I supposed to see a red stripe or anything?
Well, I mean, the trouble is when they fix that, they put a new floater in it.
Yeah.
So now it's hard for me to tell when is it actually, you know.
You probably ought to order some today.
Yep. The old mouse trap.
We get cats for that now.
Right.
All right. How about you organize things, and then if it will look satisfying, like we really did something. You got 17 minutes left. This is boring, Robin.
Sorry. I was getting this on so I don't have to hold it. All right. So we can take these and put them back where they were, right? Now that we've separated them, right? Isn't that what we were doing with those? Okay.
See what you can make look pretty. What's in this?
That's the pieces to fix the. Oh no, that's a tension here. Oh yeah, no, that's for this.
Oh, you just put it on out there.
Yes. Yep. Actually, that's a good idea. We'll put that right up there because that's what it goes with. This goes with this. All right. So let's see what we can find now.
You know that's empty, right?
Yeah, I know. So we've got, these are, again, nails. So we got a bunch of stuff where we've kind of separated. But yeah. Go ahead.
I'm going to get rid of the meat too, just for the camera. 1, 2. Or actually, if you want this, and then you put this in front of it. Go ahead.
No,
we
I
had
don't,
one more.
I mean, the stuff here, I don't know what we're. Oh, this is the butane.
This was one more coffee can we could go through.
Oh, is it?
Guitar polish. That doesn't need to be.
This should be quick, I think. Yeah, this has just a bunch of stuff for windows. So this will go. And this is all pretty much the same. You can get rid of this can, right?
Mm-hmm. What does this go with?
I was gonna say this has those. I'm trying to remember. I thought it went with. Get these hand tightening things. Let me see what the paper was. I thought it was like with a treadmill, but that's clearly not what this is. Oh no, this goes with this. It's already in.
Oh, we'll put that up here too.
Yeah.
Did you look at these?
Let me see. We don't need that one.
These are panel board nails we should keep. So we'll put that where we've got ones that are separated already. These are locks. Are you going to keep all these little locks?
I was.
Do you want to put them here?
Yep. Just put them in the bag stuff. This is for the bed, right? I don't know what we're doing with that yet. This is a sharpening stone, which is kind of like a tool, so you could put it up with those.
Well, those are electric tools.
That's true.
These are manual
I guess you could put it in the framing box. That way it doesn't look too bad, I guess.
Well, it doesn't have to be there if you don't want it. I mean, that's something you can grab and go, right?
Yeah. This is like drill bit stuff.
Yeah.
Usually it's with those drills.
Okay.
So it just goes in with the drills.
This we're probably getting.
This is empty.
See, this isn't quite as bad as you're thinking.
This is the resonant earphones, the white noise earphones.
Whose are they?
Rachel's.
Oh, those are sound generators.
Right.
There's really nothing we can do with these but get rid of them. They were like $1,200.
Hold on a minute. Why is it stuck? Oh, it got plastic.
The insurance paid for those.
Well, right, but these are just earplugs, so this doesn't actually have the generators
just get
in
rid
it.
of it then.
Well,
I gave her.
we should save these.
We don't need to do that, Robin. Every time you buy headphones, you get more of those. Like you get a range. You gonna move those when we leave?
No.
Okay, give them to me now. Seriously.
Those are good ones, though. Those are not cheap. Sorry. Those are like the good ones. All right.
No one's gonna hear me say that to you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is for propane tank. Okay.
Yeah. Where is the propane tank?
They're out They're in there, actually, in the other room.
Why are they in there?
Because of the winter.
Oh.
If I leave them outside, they'd be frozen to the ground.
Like under here.
Right. Okay. We can move them somewhere else. I just brought them in yesterday.
Where would you remember that thing is? There you go. Gorgeous.
It could go down here with this.
Miscellaneous.
It's definitely for picking up propane stuff. This, we typically put those so somebody can get one. Although, neither one of these are really good, so just throw those out.
What's this?
This goes to a specific ratchet piece, and I wonder if I have any one of these. Let me see if it's in here. Yeah, here, see this? This is supposed to work on anything because you have a push it in.
Where's it go with?
Tighten. It goes on here. With the box, and you keep it, you use it, so it's a somewhat specialized piece.
You don't remember all this stuff?
Yeah, I try. Sometimes I forget. We don't need this anymore because that's broken.
Oh, it's my metronome.
Is this fix? What's that like?
Well, if we don't know, let's get rid of it.
It says. I thought this was for like fixing
for scratches, stroke and direction of the scratch.
Right, you have a
wood grain.
A cut in a blow up thing.
No, it says wood grain.
Oh.
It's for scratches on wood.
This is clearly nothing we need. This is, I don't know.
This is like when you blow stuff up.
Right. We get a couple of these. They go with the pump that's over there, but
how about if we tape them to the pump?
I mean, that's the best thing to do, I guess.
Tape, as it falls, tape them to the pump with electrical tape.
I mean, we'll stick well. Guess I don't need that. This is. Oh my. Yeah, that's no good anymore.
I should count how many times you said, oh my.
Well, there's some stuff here that I bought when I was doing like fixing the radiator heaters and stuff that it's just not good anymore. You shouldn't keep it.
Well, then give it to me.
It's particularly dangerous. Well, this isn't. I threw it out already.
Oh.
I threw it in there.
What are you doing?
No, this is something different. So, now these are just some odds and ends. Which we can put all this in here. This is where we're going to sort some stuff over. Right?
I need that, though.
No, that goes upstairs with the phones. That can go upstairs. Throw that out. This is for gap and spark plugs, which I think I did with the generator. Again, table saw. This goes up here. Real good stuff. Right. This is all for the generator. This stuff here, this all goes with the generator that we have. So we need to put that, just, I don't know how we're going to organize it.
We have to, like, label things. That's good.
So this is the bunk bed.
Turn your backs to the
This is the bunk bed stuff, and okay. You think you should just...
I don't think we're going to use bunk beds. Like, as bunks.
Right, no, but it's for the slats, the actual... That's why they're extras. But, okay, yeah, we can get a different one.
Alright, so you got stuff on the floor.
Uh-huh.
You're going to put it on the shelf?
Well, let's see what this is. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this was, remember the ceiling we just did in the bathroom?
Yeah.
This was the clips.
Those are extras.
No, we didn't use any. We didn't use these this way.
Are we gonna use them?
Not that I know of.
Get rid of them. Or put them with the bathroom stuff.
Because here's my concern once we get through doing stuff. If anything starts to loosen,
right,
or whatever, we need to go back.
All right, yeah, put it with the
bathroom stuff. And then this is the ring on it. That goes there. That's my go bag. And this one will collapse again. Right?
What's in the seal bucket?
In the seal bucket? I think it's more screws.
You're right. They're all the same though. So we'll put them with the ones.
Oh, you know what? Those I was using in the bathroom too. Those are the black ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I use those with the bathtub. Yeah, I use those with the bathtub. So, yeah.
You know.
I can throw this out.
Actually, I feel like I might want this thing right here, Robin. I feel like we should leave it. We don't really need shelf space, so I feel like have that by itself. So if you want to grab and go, you can grab it and go. But you can't when there's a bunch of stuff in front.
Right. So our new car, our new Traverse, this fits.
Good.
New car, by the
Maybe
way.
I
So
forget
yeah.
it back
Do we
tomorrow.
have anything?
Why not that right there?
Okay.
What's this?
You can throw that out. That goes with the file cabinets.
Oh yeah.
We don't use that anymore.
Whoa. Okay.
This can go.
Yep.
That. Wood. Sideways.
Then your bathroom stuff is here.
Since you threw the other ones out, I suppose you should get that.
All right.
No. Wasn't me.
Woo! Man.
Alrighty.
All right, let me show you then the
Is
shelf.
that the cat, maybe?
Oh, maybe. That's so much better. The only overflow is this, but honestly, like I need to clean this out. I don't need all this. So that stuff can end up cleaned out. There's no reason not to have that there. But we could put it right there, but I just felt like if you ever wanted to grab that thing and go, you wouldn't want something in front of it. You want to put your red toolbox there? That is amazing.
And my favorite, this stuff is going.
So one of us does this, and one of us does this.
Come on.
Okay. No, do it. Okay. Look, and make sure you're looking in the hole.
In the hole. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, as always, that God loves you, and I love you too, and Robin loves you too. And I can't wait to see you next time.